What is going on YouTube? First and foremost, before I get started, I just want to say thank you guys all for following along. I finally hit 1,000 subscribers, so it's a big milestone. You know, you go through YouTube and you think you're never going to get there, and you finally do, and it's just awesome. So I appreciate all you guys following along. I appreciate all my new subscribers. And it's just fun to see people chiming in, giving me those thumbs up, writing those comments. It's been fun. But today, let's get right to it. As you can see behind me, Flex. They've come out with their Phase 2 launch. They've come out with a bunch of new tools and a new battery pack now also. I've done a review of some of their Phase 1 tools, which I'll drop a link down in the description below if you guys want to check out that video. But today, it's all about the Phase 2 stuff. So far, the only thing I've got my hands on is this. And this is their rear handle circular saw. So just a couple things I want to recap on. Going on now until December of this year, if you register your tools by then, you're going to get a lifetime warranty on the tools. So with just regular lithium batteries, you're going to get 20% more power, 25% longer run time, and 50% faster charge time. Now, the new addition to the Flex Phase 2 is not only some new tools, but it's also their new batteries. So this, I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, is their stacked lithium. And what they're saying with this is 200% more power, 300% longer battery life, 100% faster charging, and 100% cross-compatible. And as I was looking through this morning real quick, I just got all this stuff in the mail. This says it's going to last 4 times longer than a regular lithium-ion battery, and it's going to charge in as little as 15 minutes, which is insane for charging. I mean, if you have a dead battery on the job site, you know, you can charge this and it's fully charged in 15 minutes, which just amazes me. But this is great. It's just faster charging. It's going to make you that much more efficient because you can have a fully charged battery in 15 minutes instead of waiting an hour, 2 hours to charge a battery. One last thing I wanted to mention, if you guys are new to my channel, is that I am an ambassador for Lowe's. I've been doing it for about 2 years now, and they did send me all this stuff to try out. This Flex brand is only sold exclusively through Lowe's. Okay, let's get into this. Let's open this up, take a first look at it. This has the lithium stacked battery in there, so we'll compare. I'll get a battery from the first round, just the regular lithium and the stacked lithium, and see how they are different. And anybody, don't worry guys, we're just doing an unboxing right now. But as well as everybody knows who's been following along in my channel, this saw will be out used on the job site. So this is my first time too getting my hands on a rear handle saw. I don't own one, and this is my first one I'm ever gonna try out. But in the kit, here's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the bag, and I'm not, you know, the bags seem to take up a lot of space. I'm not too fond of the bags, but I did notice right off the bat, they changed this and they put these nice hard molded feet on the bottom to kind of keep it up off the ground. So that's a good idea. Saw, obviously. Here's the 10 amp stacked lithium battery, and then a rapid charger that comes with it. You're also gonna get a blade. Real quick on these blades, when I got the circular saw sent to me last year, I immediately hit a few nails, and obviously it chipped a few teeth off, but I was still able to make a clean cut and didn't skip a beat, so. And then real quick, I said I'd compare. So here's your 10 amp stacked lithium. Here's your 8 amp standard lithium. All right, just some quick specs for you guys. So the saw with no battery, 10 pounds. I went inside real quick and weighed it. With the battery, 3.7 pounds. So you're at, let's see, 13, so almost 14 pounds, a little less than that with the battery in there. A rear handle circular saw, I don't know how you're gonna get away from it being heavy. It's gonna be heavy because, you know, you got a cordless battery in there, so I don't really think there's any way to avoid that. A couple other things. It has a 56 degree bevel on it, and 2 5/8 inch cut depth at 0 degrees, and 1 7/8 inch cut at 45 degrees. All right, so I figured I'd bring the camera up a little closer for you guys to really be able to see this. There's your depth adjustment here. On the front, there's your bevel adjustment there. Like I said, it goes all the way up to 56 degrees. It does have a dust port on here too. I guess if you're framing though, I don't think nobody's ever gonna use that. On this side, got your rafter hook. Here's where the battery goes in. Goes in just like so. One thing that I thought was a cool feature was this. So the battery indicator lights aren't covered up, so you know how much battery's left. And then the tool to change the blades right there. trigger switch is up here. Let's ramp it up. Just a couple of things I wanted to point out with these two saws. So I don't have another rear hander to compare it to, but I figure I would compare it to their 7 1/4 circular saw. So obviously this is a rear handle saw, this one isn't, but the weight difference is a pound. So I looked it up. This is 9 pounds, that's 10 pounds. Another big difference between these two saws is that the blade is on the left-hand side on this saw. So if you look at it, the blade is on the left. And this one, the blade is on the right. Now, why would that make a difference? So for me, for instance, I'm left-handed. So it's easier for me to cut with my left hand, hold the saw, and watch the blade on the right side with my eyes, as opposed to trying to hold this saw left-handed and then be able to see my mark and still be able to cut. That's a big difference with the two. Now, I'm gonna have to basically, in order to make a straight cut and be able to see where I'm cutting, I think I'm gonna have to just learn how to use my right hand with cutting. It's gonna take me some practice because I'm left-handed, but you know, that's the only way. Otherwise, you're gonna have to constantly lean over to be able to see where your line is that you're cutting. And one last thing, I want to just get you guys a close-up of the two batteries so that you can see the difference. So 8 amp battery, 10 amp battery, it's obviously bigger and it's definitely heavier. So you're going to have some increased weight with a 10 amp double stack battery. If I can get my hands on some lighter ones, we'll see if there's really that big of a difference. But for now, I just wanted to at least compare their two 7 1/4 saws, rear handle versus just the regular circular saw. All right, guys, so that's it. Nothing crazy, just a quick overview of this and unboxing of what it looks like and a few specs on it. Like I said, if you want to see these tools in action from the first phase, I'll put a link in the description below. I checked Lowe's website and it was not on the website yet, so I'm going to get confirmation from them to see when it's going to be hitting the stores, and when it does, I'll do a post on here that it's in my local Lowe's. All right, guys, don't forget, give me those thumbs up, share these videos, hit that bell for notifications, drop a comment in the comment section below. We'll see you on the next video.